I'll turn this way. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our auction rooms here at Motion Entertainment. A pretty apt description, Beth, with auctions should be entertaining for everyone. And social distancing has ended, so I don't know what I've done. Everyone's sort of afraid of the money collector, I guess. It's like passing through the basket on a Sunday morning. Right, well, my name is Stephen Shaw. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone in the room and also to our online audience, hence the camera. So these days we live stream all of our auctions, so parties that perhaps can't make it into the auction room or doing some research, you can have the benefit of doing that as we go through all of our auctions around the Bay of Plenty, Taranaki and for New Zealand for that matter. Viewing audiences, sometimes 20, sometimes 70 people watching on the screens. Of course, for those of you in the room today, wish you well in the bidding. You can't bid online, so I'm reliant on those parties in the room here, and I have no telephone bidding registrations either. So what I'll do is I'll go through the conduct of auctions, so you're happy in the conditions in which you bid on today for the properties. Obviously your due diligence will be completed for a cash unconditional bid, and then I'll also cover off the rules of your bidding. So my team, I've got Rebecca, she's going to put the bids up on the screens for you, so you'll see that as we go through. On my right hand side, Beth Millard is our branch manager here in Rotorua, and then Klatabaki is not our IT professional on the microphones of the camera, he is our country manager for the Bay of Plenty. 5 properties for sale today in the order. The orders of sale are available next to the terms and conditions on the table over there. They are the final documents in which you bid on. We offer the auction under the Real Estate Institute's best practice. As buyers, you would have received guides for the properties, perhaps with the exception of a lot 2 being the commercial investment. And of course with the REA, they do provide buyer guides to offer you some tips in what you're embarking on. In simple terms though, under clauses 1 and 2, the conduct of auction is covered for the documentation. The suitability of the property to your needs under your due diligence program may include building reports or LIM reports, council file inspections. I know we have some properties here, you would have some disclosures made to you. You know, the Gold's Gym, you've got a Super 6 roof, so I know Mark circulated some quotes with regard to replacement of that to help you with your due diligence program for that particular property. Legal advice to the contract, of course, and your finance does need to be in order. We do call for a 10% deposit as part payment of the purchase price, and the deposit is due today by electronic transfer. For buyers of the residential properties, you need to be aware of your Overseas Investment Act obligations, meaning that you need to be a New Zealand resident or citizen, an Australian or a Singaporean of the same, to bid on a cash unconditional basis. Outside of those residencies and tenancies, you need to be need to get a consent, and of course you can't get one without a contract, and that goes in reverse with auctions, doesn't it? You're bidding on an inclusive GST basis with the exception of lot 2 with regard to the conduct of auction. The reserve price for each of the properties is what we offer you the property at, and subject thereto, the highest bidder will be declared the purchaser. If I have a dispute concerning any bid, I'll put the property back at the last undisputed bid. As auctioneer, I can place bids on behalf of the sellers. I know that sounds strange, but at any level below the reserve price, following my instructions, I can place a counter offer on behalf of our sellers. It must be declared. I'm the only party that can place vendor bids. No limit to the number in New Zealand property law. With regards to refusing bids, although I don't make a habit of it, I'll nominate a rise which reflects the value of the property. If you have a question regarding a smaller rise, I'm happy to take that for you. I'll add in some caution, not necessarily a good tactic for you if you're here to beat competition. Now, of course, congratulations to those parties that have put themselves in a cash position. The highest bidder, if we don't get to the reserve price, will be approached by the MAP or Beth in the first instance. Will give you the first opportunity to deal with their owners at their price. So that means you're in the box seat. So those of you that are waiting for these properties not to sell, of course we can treat with any party afterwards on a conditional basis, but those people that have put themselves in a position to bid, you've gone a long way forward to securing the keys. Successful purchases, we ask you to remain behind. We will be signing the documentation in the adjacent room there, which includes the memorandum of contract, make arrangements for the deposit, filling in the GST schedule and the consent to enter into an agreement form. Now, are there any questions before I proceed to lot 1? No, well, let's move through now to the Lilmore property with Beth and Jackie being the marketing agents. Jackie on my left-hand side here, number 96 Tarawera Road in Linmore. You've got a wonderful sized section here in a feasible estate, 1,254 square metres. So lots of opportunities, Beth, to do some changes on the property. I know you would have covered that off. It's all that big area down below, and it's screaming opportunity for you from the extra land. Legally known as Lot 1 and Lot 2, deposit plan numbers being 40529 and also 333243, all contained in a record of title number being 136394 from the South Auckland Land Registry. Your channels which pass with the property, they include the fixed floor coverings, the blinds and the light fittings. You'll also find the drapes, the dishwasher, there's the electric double oven, the gas hobs, the range hood, the waste disposal unit. You've got 2 heated towel rails along with the gas ducted heating system and the gas fireplace, the ventilation system. You've got the security system, the security lighting, the washing machine taps, TV aerial, automatic garage door opener and the remote. So lots of inclusions for you. Vacant possession is offered on the 16th of July, so a month from today's date, which happens to be another Thursday. Well, great location as you head up the hills there to the lake location there, so you can stroll to the redwoods from this location. On the inside, you've got 3+ bedrooms and 2 living areas through the property, enjoying double bathrooms and of course double garaging. If you just move through the slides there, thank you Rebecca, you see how it spills through onto the wonderful outdoor living. You've got a great aspect, nice and sunny through there, and then it rolls through to that extra land that I've talked about for you. Obviously with all those inclusions, you're going to be kept warm with the gas heating for the property, but the possibility to subdivide or add value through shedding or secondary homes, that's where you'll see this rare property be brought to its true value potential. Well, I'm going to look for an opening bidder offer now from the floor. Who's going to be the first to start us away? Of the 5, looking for an opening bid. As I said, no bidding online permitted. Well, I'll start it then at $800,000 there on my instructions there. I've ended a bid at $800. I'll need a $20,000 rise from here. Who's got $820 for me? Your first opportunity. Talk with the owner. Is that $800,000 there? The bid's with me. Be clear just to start the auction. Can't sell it at this level here for the second call. Look for a 20 rise from here. Anyone see it at $820? Third and final opportunity here. If I don't get a start, I'll set it aside. We'll deal with everyone following. At $800,000 there, your indication need to be above this level here. Looking for $820. Last opportunity. All done, couple of conversations. If you want to be first to our owner's instructions, you do need to place a bid. Nothing further here, Jackie? No? I'll take your silence as my instructions there, folks. We'll set the property aside there, and if you do have interest in it, both the agents are here to take your inquiries. Now a change of product and a change of location now. We head to 100 Old Taupo Road in Rotorua. The marketing agents for the property being Mark Slade and Bree King, who's just taken a seat down here. The iconic Gold's Gym. I can't remember it being anything else, Mark, but I'm not as local as you. Can you remember?
Way back.
Way back, yeah. I thought, yeah. As I said, I don't share the same age. Right, well, the feasible estate now, good parcel of land, 2,481 square metres. You'll find lots 2 and 3. Deposited plan is 380084 and record of title being 320949. Your light fittings are included in your channels list. If you can refer to your tenancy schedule, which is attached to the documentation, that'll have all of the salient points there for you. Net annual rental of $109,620 per annum plus GST and outgoings. And you've also got the secure 6-year lease with rights for renewal right out to March 2031. Settlement date set down for the 3rd of July 2020, and as I mentioned, you're bidding on a plus GST basis, if any. So substantial land holding on a main arterial road, so you've got a great tenant in place there, good income coming for you, but you've also got the upside of the location. On site there, room for 28 car parks there, and you've got that right-of-way access through to Depot Street behind the building. Great visual exposure which benefits the tenant or future tenants. And of course, you'll see the fit out on the inside, in which you enjoy, and they've been in a happy place. I know you've circulated some information around the building there, Mark, so everyone will be bidding on the knowledge of the basis of those instructions. Right, well, let's look for an opening bidder offer here for the investment. Commercial investment, my most popular product in the past 4 weeks. It's obviously reasons for that. Place your money into real estate, folks. I'm happy to start around the 10% mark. That'll be 1.1 if you round it up to the nearest $1,000 on the income there. At $1,100,000, I'll start it there, but you need to be above the level. I'll take a 50 rise from here. At $1,100,000 there for the first call, but up if you've got some investment money, put into Rotorua, great position. You've got land, quality of tenant, and a building you can improve to. Second call here. Third and final request, if you like to bid against the start. Final opportunity. The agent's going to be busy following today. I'll set the property aside, available to all parties there. Mark and Bree are both here to take your inquiries on Old Taupo Road, Lot 2 in the order of sale. Well, now we head around to Ngāe now with the badges as the marketing agents, and we had a great auction here 2 weeks ago at Aomorana, and now we've welcomed them into the team. We get into the serious real estate here in Ngāe, number 24 Hood Street. Now, a feasible estate greets you. You've got 455 square metres of land on Lot 1. Deposit plan is 364733 and a record of title being 262789. Your channels list as displayed is the fixed floor coverings, the blinds, the curtains and the light fittings. You have the drapes included along with the dishwasher, the electric wall oven and electric hobs, the range hood. You have the bath extractor fan and the bath of course, and the wood burner, the washing machine taps and the clothesline. Vacant possession again 16th of July. We return to bidding inclusive GST basis. Of course, the residential property, you've got a property built of good low maintenance materials. It's had a refresh on the inside with new carpet and the painting through the property. And you can see there it takes in the views, and you've got a peek of the blue stripe there of the lake. Modern bathroom fittings as well. You've got a great location close to the schools, the daycares and the village here from the property. There's a great example of the interior that you've had all the hard work being done for you, so you enjoy the best of the 60s in its construction and then the quality of the new century on the inside. This property make an ideal family home or an investment for you. Once again, I'll move straight to the bidding. Who's going to call an opening bid or offer on this one? Owner's set of fair instructions, love to see it sold today. Tried to guide you in the first two. I won't suggest any values here. We're going to go straight to the conditional parties if this one doesn't entertain cash interest today. Start me where you wish, folks. I'll put the hammer down again, and Danielle and Marlene are here to take your inquiries on the property there in Hood Street. I should mention at this juncture, if you're wondering what's happening in the marketplace, Rotorua 9.1% was the increase year on year in values. Lower volumes through May, of course, coming out of the pandemic. We're about a third of normal volumes. I'd expect that to go to 2/3 of normal volumes this month. From an auction perspective, we are 33% up on the same time last year. So lots of property coming to the market. Clearance rates, incidentally, 65% through our group for the last 6 weeks, which compares to 30% in March before the pandemic. So it's twice as good, it's popular, so the control is probably midway between both buyers and sellers for you all. Right, well, let's move now to York Street in Glenholme, and Cheryl Rowell and Beth Millard have been the marketing agents for this wonderful property at 15D. The arrow gives you the indication of the location with a stratum and a freehold estate. It is principal unit 4 on the record of title number being 210369. Your channels list is again unchanged there, but I'll read it to you. The fixed floor coverings along with the light fittings, the drapes and the dishwasher are all part of your inclusions. There's also the underbench oven, the electric hob, the range hood above, the heat pump, you've got the washing machine taps, the automatic garage door with 2 key remotes. Vacant possession, again 16th of July, you better book your truck early because it's all changing on the same day for the property. Perfect lock up and leave property, which means it can suit a number of different makeups there, being it's student accommodation or investment, or it could be a holiday opportunity for you if you've got family to visit down here, walking distance to town, which makes it very convenient, and not to mention tenants would be popular here. Gated for security, low maintenance, you've got double internal access garage over those couple of levels there, providing 3 bedrooms for the occupants. One open plan, a living area, and you can see how the light spills through into those bedrooms and living areas and bathrooms that have been kept up to the minute as well. Well, let's move to the bidding at lot 4. Big turnout in the rooms here today. We'd like to place a bid. I know some of you are happy that I'm not selling these properties because you want to treat with their owners afterwards. If you want to be first to the owner's instructions, happy with your bids, people? Again, if I don't get a start from the floor, I won't react. Again, we'll pass the property in, and Cheryl, if your first point of contact is here for you on that particular property. So now we move to number 20A, McDowell. We're going around to Springfield now, and Cheryl, the marketing agent, once again for another stunning property. Springfield, one of our premium locations, and the house suits the environment as well. You've got a peaceable estate. Your land area is 769 square metres more or less. It is lot 2. Deposit plan is 80742, and a record of title from the South Auckland Land Registry 65A, folio 820. Your fixable coverings, blinds and light fittings start your chattels list on the front page. In the further terms, you'll find the drapes, the security lighting, also the dishwasher. There's a double wall oven, the gas hobs, the range hood, also the waste disposal unit. You've got the wall heater, the gas heating system, along with the heated towel rails, washing machine taps, and the automatic garage door opener, of course. And again, vacant possession, same day, 16th of July month from today. So Springfield location, walking distance to the local schooling, of course, and nice heating system. But on the inside, you'll see on the split level, you've got the opportunity of elevation on the site, which gives you some nice views and vistas from the property, and a nice private setting too. The reserve is adjacent to you, so that gives opportunity to spread the neighbours out and give you even more privacy. And you can see a modern home on the inside. The gardens which have been laid out for you. Again, we're looking at a winter garden here, so that'll spring to life as we come through into the warmer months and hit spring. 4 bedrooms in your accommodation. They all come off the 2 levels there, but you've got that wonderful open plan living area coming off the kitchen, the hub of the home, 2 bathrooms and a double garage. Once again, low maintenance in its materials, so all the hard work has been done. You've got more opportunity to enjoy your life. Who's going to call an opening bidder offer here now, the final offering for today? And everyone's still here, so I want to see a sea of hats. They're a Mexican wave at Eden Park. I don't see why Rotorua could be any different. Again, if you can start me, folks. One final request for the cash interest here today. Right, well, I'll close the auction there on lot 5, and again, if you've got inquiries for Springfield or any of the other properties here today, the agents are here to take your inquiry. We're going to be moving pretty quickly to some offers on these properties, so if you're ready to make a purchasing decision or you want a second viewing, please arrange that before you leave today. Well, that brings a conclusion to today's auctions. We'll welcome you back here in a fortnight's time. We've got more properties up for your consideration. Those of you that have travelled, safe travels home. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. We'll catch you back here next time. Thank you.